Hello everybody and welcome back to the Learn Mortality Polar Night 4. Last time on Learn Mortality, Seiko went for a walk. What'll happen today?
Oh, good luck, Amy.
So, the last thing that had happened is Elisar, Lucy, and Larry. In the tunnel, you had realized that the individual responsible for the plan that you wanted to put forth had completely just left, along with Ancelor. Not knowing where they had gone, three of you head up the stairs of the tunnel loop in order to physically find them in the entrance room, but when you get there, there is no one there.
Seiko? Seiko! Hey, where'd you go?
Where did she go?
Ancelor's gone as well.
Well, at least they're doing the buddy system.
Probably, anyway.
Well, if there's a frostbitten approaching us and they're out there alone.
We'll call on her comms. Or Ancelor will.
Does Seiko have her comm?
I can't quite remember. That's what I'm worried about. Did
What?
Lucifer?
Yes.
Could you please be a dear and get the good doctors on on communicators with those cameras over there, please?
Sure, what for?
We are calling in backup.
Why the fuck did the cats just change color?
Marbles.
Wait,
Marbles.
what?
I don't have to say marbles.
Fascinating question indeed, Corporal.
Wait, what?
Before you look down at marbles, there seems to be this white glossy sheen over it. It's like all of the color has been drained from its body entirely. It looks up at you, it's still marbles.
Marbles, what's happening to you? Speak to me!
Pull out pale blue dot. Oblivious, do you have any idea where they are?
I can do an oblivious precision roll to see if they can spot Seiko.
Maybe an outside camera, hopefully.
There are those, so let's see if she can spot it.
Would the rolling golds be aware of what the other rolling golds are seeing?
Yes.
That I imagine both of these ones would be panicking.
Mine's gone
That
all
sounds
poofy. Something's happening to Seiko.
Damn it, something's always happening to Seiko.
What did you say, Elisar? Slug, no!
You open the door, Larry. You are immediately accosted by how immense the pressure of the blizzard is.
You go. Elisar, can you track their footprints?
Yes, I'm gonna go help the corporal look for footprints. Lucifer, if you could get the good doctors on call and request them send over help.
You see him, like, wiping off his arm from the previous conversation. He has not washed it off yet. Fine. Yes. Good doctor. Have you seen the cat girl?
Can you roll me a
Did she,
bravery
like,
roll?
leave?
Camera squints and looks down at you, and you will see a reflection sort of peering back at you. And you will start writing.
Oh, well, we'll figure that out. Shit. She was a part of the plan. Why did she leave? Did Ancelor, like, need help with something? Oh, I guess it is Ancelor.
Corporal, I think they're going further down the road.
Yeah, thank you, good doctor. Apparently Ancelor needed help with something. Very strange of him to just, leave without saying anything.
There are footprints in the snow, however, they kind of go all over the place. Differentiating the most recent ones isn't too hard because of how much the blizzard is covering them up. And yeah, they are going off towards the South Pole.
I mean, I'm sure they're fine.
Right, Ancelor couldn't have picked a fucking better
Wait,
time.
And
Ancelor's not
Elisar,
coming
Lucy, I need both of you to make bravery rolls, please.
Eh.
Hey, Amy,
Yes.
roll precision, please.
Oh, fuck nuggets. Okay.
It can't be a phantom right now. I'm not rolling.
Lucy.
Hi.
Specifically, strongest from Angor. Encore, you start panicking.
Encore.
After emitting your emotion.
Encore has grabbed Marbles into his hands. Buddy, you gotta tell me what's going on here. What's going on with you? You and Unknown are my two best friends. You gotta tell me. Starts holding like you hold like a cat, like a baby.
Come on back there, keep up.
You see, something is wrong with the friends.
Something's very wrong.
Come on back there, keep up.
All right.
They seem like they're just going to trudge on off without us.
Seiko! Ancelor, can you hear me out there?
We best. Oh. Okay.
Are you alright, Lucy?
No, I'm not. There's a lot of things in my head right now.
God, I can barely see a damn thing out here. Seiko! Ancelor!
All of you are going to need to take a point of frostbite.
Understood. He was highly paranoid about something watching him just beyond the cover of the blizzard. There might be something else out here with us. I have no clue. This could be another man as hell situation. We might want to go on from here in the fold.
Going in the fold would could get us lost, though. You know that.
It could get us lost, and we wouldn't be able to hear them if they come on the communicators.
Seiko's the one who's most likely to find a way to activate the communicators. Out of the 5 of us. So if she's in trouble and can't activate her communicator, she'll find a way to do so.
I mean, her and Ancelor are very techy on like the
Some other
engineering
people
side.
to possibly hear them.
Yeah, I'm sure Ancelor. Does Ancelor still have
Right.
his communicator?
But
Yeah, he should.
what I'm getting at
Called
is
him
if
earlier
they've
on it.
been potentially ambushed or find themselves stuck, they might not want to be making any noise. So we might want to also follow suit and continue on with the stealthy approach. I am suggesting this because I am suggesting we continue on in the fold.
That makes sense. Well, I think we should still. Jared out of character. Yeah, this is a horrible idea, but I don't see a reason why Lucy would not contact Ancelor and say they're coming. Or they're looking for him.
Yeah, on your communicator?
Alright, Ancelor, I see that you two have walked off somewhere. We kind of need Seiko to help build the EM field. We're just looking to meet halfway somewhere. Is there any way you can tell us, or if you're in any kind of danger, just give some sort of signal?
Your communicator crackles back on. Lucy, you start hearing something through it, and it's not Ancelor's voice. It's like a song.
I was so hoping that was what it was.
Make me a bravery roll, please.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
Oh, this is
fuck.
beautiful.
I'm actually
Yes.
panicking right now.
Are you ready to learn your mentality, Amy?
I have a plan for it.
Traveling through the darkness of the blizzards, calling out for Seiko, Ancelor, wrapping around the bottom of the Ice Core Labs, Lucy, you start to hear this sound. This echoing, distant sound. At first you think it's coming from your communicator, but then you zone in on it again. You look up the dark clouds of the blizzard. And it's almost like something passes over your head. Like you see a shadowed form up in the clouds. You can't make it out. But one thing's for certain. Boom! Suddenly there's a flash of an image in your mind. A swirling vortex, dark bubbles all around you. The sensation that you are weighed down by 1,000 million pounds, crushing weight on your lungs. And then boom, you flash back. Lucy, no matter what, you must follow it.
Fuck!
I'm going to try calling out for them again, Corporal.
You've been doing that constantly.
But yes, but the storm is thick.
Fucking hell.
Seiko! Ancelor! Let me tell you, I'm not afraid to tell you this, Corporal, but I can't take much more of this. We're almost in the home clear.
No.
At the end of my rope here. Hey,
Let's check
Lucifer,
out when I get anything on the...
did the good doctors agree to send us back?
Where is he? Lucifer!
Lucifer!
You see nothing behind you. No lights. No signs of footsteps following you. Just the cold blizzard.
Damn it. God. Fucking... Damn it.
This is bad. Corpo, we have to press on and find Ancelor and Seiko.
Go, I'll find Lucifer. Go quiet.
No, something is dividing us.
It's doing a pretty damn good job. So either we split up and you get Seiko out of there and we abandon fucking... And if I go with you, we abandon Lucifer. If you go alone, you stand a hell of a good chance of finding and
Okay,
freeing
enough.
Seiko.
Enough already. Go after
I'm
Lucifer.
Good. I'm good with fucking cold weather search and destroy missions. Search is easy.
I'll get Seiko. Go after Lucifer.
Damn it.
Seiko! Ancelor! Respond!
I'm sending Act 2 and all of his little helpers who can communicate with each other to scout the area.
Gotcha. Larry, Act 2 comes back to you, and you hear it go, herein. And it points down to footsteps leading off in the opposite direction into the middle of the freezing blizzard.
Damn it. Catch him. We just send these three off after and start following.
Alright.
Fucking hunting hounds.
Lucy, as you're going, the darkness all around you encroaches in, the blizzard almost whipping at your hair. It's barely a deterrent to you because you can still hear that golden melody. And you're not even going to feel what's just about to happen to you. Please roll me 2d4, please. Okay. Because of how stiffly you are holding your body and how you walk out into the raging blizzard, you are going to take 6 points of frostbite on the way there. This is a cumulative frostbite. It doesn't happen immediately, but it will sink in eventually.
That's good, right? That's good.
It means
That'll slow him down.
It means I'm not going to affect your movement yet.
It'll slow him down eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I am going to go to Seiko.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the sleep deprivation, the 3 cups of coffee, or the on edge of having to 1v1 this fight. My anxiety's pumping. Let's do this.
Don't pull any stops. Go all out.
As you find yourself staring at a glowing golden form in the distance.
My boy.
Yeah.
Oh, fly! Oh no. Oh no, he hears it. Oh, poor boy. Ancelor?
1 second.
What is that down there?
Salvation.
What do you mean, salvation? You've been cryptic this entire time. You need to explain to me what's going on.
His eyes are distant. It's almost like he's staring not in, like, apathy, but almost in fear, and you're gonna hear him go,
I can't stop what's coming. I can't even describe it.
Okay, say something crazy again. I'm slapping the stupid out of you.
looks down at you.
I'm not crazy.
What's the plan? Nope! Rolly girl, punch to the side of the head.
Oh, he was about to say something, but yeah? Okay. Give me a power roll.
I've come to realize Seiko is of the same mentality as me, so yeah, this is exactly what I would do.
Okay. He did not see this coming at all, so he's going to take it unopposed. As you are going to knock him flat into the snow, he's going to take 7, and you're going to see him reach a hand up to his cheek, and he
Wake up!
feels a little bit of the blood dripping down. and feels it just sort of freeze there on his cheek.
You don't believe me, do you?
You're acting crazy. I'm concerned. And yeah, of course I don't believe you. You haven't taken any steps to explain anything.
I was
Before you take
trying,
another-
and then
before
you
you take
punched me.
Before you take another step, please tell me what's going on. Or you're getting hit again.
Already, don't you, Seiko? It's beyond words. It's death in its absolute, but not the freedom of death. It's worse. A fate worse than death.
So a fate worse than death is your solution?
No! I want that not to happen, Seiko!
Alright. How do we avoid it? What's this next step? Also, Tali, shouldn't this cat be white?
No,
Really?
because we're not at that point in the timeline yet.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And Ancelor just looks at you.
Like I was trying to say. We follow the voice that knows how to solve it. We follow the signs of Antarctica. We've been trying to fight against it this entire time. We need to start listening.
I don't hear anything, Ancelor.
Then open your ears!
She'll hear her for a moment. She'll take her earmuffs off her ears for a moment. Just kind of listen.
As the blizzard gets to you even further. Oh, you're shaking. Fuck me. Okay, well.
Oh no, I walked into something. God damn it.
And you hear. No, he's right. There is something out there. There's a voice. Echoing, somber song. It flows like glistening silk, almost wrapping around you, comforting you, cupping your cheek. It's the soft, warmest embrace you've ever felt, and the most beautiful sound you've ever heard. To the point at which almost brings a tear to your eye. There's a flutter up above. Look up, darting your eyes around at the darkness of the clouds, and you hear Ancelor go,
So, now you know. And we've been followed this whole time.
You're gonna get a flash. Like a photograph being taken in your mind. You can't see the area around you. First, it's a flashbang of white, and then you see a bright blue light circling all around it. This almost whirlwind of voices, howling, hooting, yelling, screaming out almost in pain, in happiness, in ecstasy, all at once. And furthermore, it flashes again, and you feel to your core this sensation as if you were being force-fed an entire pool of water. Your nostrils fill up, your lungs fill up, you feel like you're suffocating. Then you flash back to where you are, and you are, you're gonna take 12 points of psychic damage, basically.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what the shaken was. Now I'm done.
Okay, so that's good. Oh. it's beautiful. This is something I hadn't heard it before. It's captivating. Ancelor is so beautiful.
But in beauty comes death. We have to ensure that we get to that. And not... You've seen it, haven't you? The end. You've felt it in your bones, in your lungs. Just the same as I.
Like I was drowning.
He looks down.
Answers. I want to get answers.
I can hold out a hand to help Ancelor up.
Hey, you pull him up, and he's gonna hop over here. And he looks down, and he waits for you with the stare.
The figure.
As you see its cloak billowing in the wind, the light it's still giving off, as it's just facelessly staring at you two. And you'll hear him go,
Saw a vision. And I know who he is.
Who is he?
Are you ready to meet the devil of the south?
The devil? We're going there?
It's the only place that we can go, as far as I can tell. Come on. Quickly, we don't have much time.
and he's gonna hop down. And as he gets closer to it, this light all around it kind of buzzes, and you see there's a fluttering in the snow, as if waves of it again are just kind of being pushed away at the presence of this entity down here. And little glowing golden motes of light float around you and Ancelor, almost stopping in front of your faces, pausing, hovering there. And a shiver runs down your spine.
Rolling Girl do have the thing of emotional balancing.
Yep.
Is that affecting Seiko at all? Does Seiko have a chance to resist?
Okay. Rolling Girl on your side looks at you, and you see, as the glowing golden lights sort of swirl up around it, grow brighter and brighter, and as the golden light washes over it, it's like the saturation is blasted to full, and from the burst of light you can almost barely make out the features of Rolling Girl anymore. And the light subsides and back over to the frostbitten in front of you. And yet the brightness is not gone.
Like, right?
And you notice as it comes back over to him, he holds up a hand, and something floats out of his pocket. Sort of just see this color, and it's got a soft light. It's like a floating little moth.
It's kind of cute.
No, that's where X's went.
And it reaches down to the ground, and it quickly draws 3 circles in a row. And the glowing golden motes of light go through the circles and disappear. And it goes back into his pocket. And on that note, hey buddy.
There's the labs if we need to get inside.
I think at Elisar at this point, or some point along his walk, would have gone on comms, this time signaling Team Tunnel Rat.
Team Tunnel Rat, do you copy?
Yeah, we're here. What's up,
Send help immediately.
Where?
South of the Ice Core labs. Make sure someone stays behind to keep the engine on that shuttle warm. Something's out here with us and it's splitting us apart. Not literally, but I'm alone right now. Corporal's gone off on his own to find Lucifer, and Seiko and Ancelor are still unaccounted for. However, judging by these footprints, they're still together.
Fuck. Okay.
This may be another mad as hell situation, so be on your best guard. Also, keep an eye out for any of the foot soldiers from the good doctor's side of things.
Val and I are gonna make our way down. Is that good?
Val and yourself?
Yeah.
Very well. I'm going to continue south past the south exit to the Ice Core labs. I'll try to leave a trail, something, so you can follow.
Your communicator's gonna switch over, and you're gonna hear, Elisar?
Lily.
I'm picking up something really bad. You haven't seen any frostbitten on the way down, have you?
No,
Okay.
but this blizzard's picked up substantially.
Look around you, please. My scouter says that there are more than 100 frostbitten surrounding you currently.
Team Tunnel Rat, this is Dr. Elisar Sapinski. I'm going dark. Best of luck.
Stay safe, Elisar. We'll be there as soon as we can.
And with that, he's going to immediately duck down into the fold.
All right.
I think at this point, Elisar, as he continues down, following the footsteps, consider the situation. Looking down at his arms, where he is at this point trying to soothe the trembling Roland Gold. And for a second, he's going to think about a scenario where they return to Isotiller with 2 less people. And that thought is going to continue driving him forward.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Poor Elisar.
You'll notice as you're walking in the fold, there is a abnormal distortion. Not only do things look uncanny, you've never really been down this far, so you wouldn't really notice that, but it's as if the ground is shifting underneath you.
Just like what I felt back in the Escort Labs?
Yeah.
Right. He's going to continue on, but this time he's going to shift his focus away back from thinking about the potential disaster, and is just going to focus then on making sure each step is sure. That he's not going to suddenly slip into something that he didn't see coming.
Gotcha.
Trying to stay steady, consistent, careful.
And roughly here, you would start to see just at the edges of your vision, again, it's impossible to make anything out beyond like maybe 10 feet in front of you, but like distant city lights, you see a soft orange glow ahead.
That must be them. He's going to hurry up a little bit.
You get to what would have been a staircase down. It seems to have broken and fallen into the side of this incline.
He's going to consider that they're going to have to come back up this way. So he's not going to find a way down for himself. What he's going to do, he's just going to take the time, make sure that the light is still down there where he saw it briefly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take one of the still steady parts of railing, parts of architecture, parts of staircase that are still here, and is going to try to fasten a stake and a rope around it, using the climbing gear he still has on him.
Excellent. Can you give me a brains roll? Okay, the universe crit failed, so that is the most secure rope you've ever secured in your life. No fucking up now.
All right, Elisar. Get your mind in the game. This is a rescue mission. You've been here before, and you know what to do.
Start lowering himself down.
Alright. And as you come down, you'll just barely see the edge of Seiko's coat blowing in the wind. You will also notice that she doesn't have her headphones on right now. And Seiko?
Yeah?
Ancelor walks down and steps up right next to this frostbitten.
Can Rolling Girl's consciousness pull at the back of Seiko's mind to give her a chance to resist?
Sure. You get this feeling in the back of your head, like there's another voice there. Stupid, annoying voice. What's it doing bothering you at this point? But then you feel in your gut, wait, is something wrong? Make me a bravery roll, please.
Bravery?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, Seiko, you have pause. You look down, you see Ancelor. Wait, why is Ancelor walking up to a frostbitten? And then you feel it. Oh god, it's so fucking cold. You had been freezing and you hadn't even noticed it. You're gonna take an extra point of frostbite, but you shake the mind fog.
Could I roll brains really quick to put 2 and 2 together with the fucking sound?
I don't think you need to roll brains because you're making an assumption and I don't even know what you're getting at. So what's your assumption?
So, Ancelor told her to listen, she tried to listen, heard the thing, then shit went fucking...
Just see how well you do. Yeah, yes.
Woo!
Yes, you fucking do.
Headphones immediately up. Ancelor, cover your ears!
And he slowly turns to look back at you, questioningly. And you hear that, Elisar. Ancelor, cover your
Elisar-
ears.
is just going to look surprised for a second, think back to what was going on with what Lucifer said, and I'm going to plus point that he has a pair of ear.
Fuck yeah! All right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to put those in.
Okay.
Do I have an action of rolling girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling girl's gonna come up behind Ancelor, cat claws into each ear. I want to puncture his eardrums.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Badass.
Oh,
Things
fuck.
you could just get away with doing that with a vampire. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, that's rad! Okay.
Bruh.
Oh.
And I'm still rolling hot!
My god.
Escalation!
Oh, fuck. You're probably gonna kill Ancelor.
Okay, you shove both
can't
of
kill
your
him.
claws into either side of his head, puncturing the eardrums, and you see him his eyes go wide as blood starts to pour down either side of his head. He takes 6 damage, and he falls to a knee. And then the thing snaps its neck back at you.
I flip it off.
Can I, at this point, run up?
Yeah.
And try to drop both Seiko and Ancelor into the fold?
I would like you to do speed, because what's going to happen is golden little motes of light are going to float over from this frostbitten up and around to where you are, and they surround you, Elisar.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Damn, no 6s.
The glowing golden lights come towards you, and you drop Seiko and Ancelor into the fold.
Seiko! Try using this! I'm gonna toss Seiko a length of rope. Get him restrained and help me drag him back to the others.
Got it! Rolling girl, help! Can rolling girl drag him over?
Yeah, Ancelor's going to make a bravery roll.
Yes.
I'm going to try and see if he can overcome the voice.
If I can help at all, can this rolling... Oh god, this might be a good place to actually use it. So cats love me, feline affinity.
Uh-huh.
Can I use that to command that rolling goal to focus hard on Ancelor, to balance his emotions, to try to push that fear away?
Okay, you try and do that. Amy, you see as his eyes go wide. Can you please roll me precision?
Sure, definitely.
You watch as he full-on struggles and pulls out of Rolling Gold's grasp.
God damn it.
What the hell, Seiko? What changed?
And he can't hear anything, so he's just looking around. And then you're going to notice as the ground begins to flutter. And...
Flutter.
Oh, yeah, flutter. As this guy holds up his long spike-like hand, and the snow lifts off the ground.
Oh. Okay. I'm going... Did I, rolling girl, force an escalation?
You want to try and use Rolling Girl?
I want to try and use rolling girl.
Make me a brains roll, please.
Okay.
That's interesting, Seiko. You get an intrinsic internal sense that that's not your ability.
What?
So, on that note, as Rolling Girl is unable to do anything, we're gonna go to Lucy.
Fuck! Okay.
Lucy. You stumble onwards towards that ever-distant sound. That call in the sky just keeps pushing you further and further.
All the siblings are just mindlessly walking, surprisingly casual for the 7 frostbite he has on him.
You barely even feel it.
Like a group of people enjoying an orchestra or an opera. Just a brief moment of connection between the two of... What do you think it is?
It's gorgeous. The world's greatest conducting of a symphony. you give pause here. The sensation that that song, that golden melody, is coming ever closer. And you feel this again as something goes over your head. And you can vaguely see up in the clouds above you, shadows dancing.
They stop for a moment and they all look up. It's kind of weird, the waves up there, they're kind of dancing. Yes, there's something. I wonder if there's something up there.
And you feel the song get louder, jubilant, boisterous. And you notice the snowstorm immediately above you stops. And you start to see this ray of blue light peeking through the clouds.
Strange, it's... does this look like an Australis?
No, it's closer to moonlight, maybe?
Oh.
And then you see shadowed forms, almost a flurry of movement up above you. And you'll watch as for the first time since you've arrived here, you see the clouds part. And you can see the stars.
It's pretty. We're nowhere near civilization. That's probably the clearest sky I've ever seen.
And what's more, that harmonious melody continues to roll off over and down, and you can see maybe 300 feet up into the air, a swirl of light. And Larry, you see Lucy staring up at the sky as you approach.
Even I know I've had worse hikes than I know I've had longer and worse hikes than this, but god damn, it's fucking cold. Just because it's cold doesn't mean you can hide, Act 2. Fuck you two. Lucifer! Lucifer! Come on. Just heartily grab his shoulder at, like, physically shaking him.
What? Oh, hi, Larry.
What the hell are you doing?
We're looking for Seiko.
You went the wrong direction for that. Did I look up to where he was looking and see this?
Yeah, sure do see that.
You really went and just followed Echelon's example, didn't you?
You think they're dancing?
Come on, we're leaving.
Why? We're looking for Seiko.
Seiko's not here. Seiko was the other direction. You're not listening to me at all, are you?
No, I am. I see
Larry,
you.
the orb starts to descend from the clouds down. It's about 200 feet up now, sinking quickly.
You saw what I saw in fighting Absolute Zero, correct?
Yes, I was there.
You saw the end of the presumed end of Echelon Hexaflag, correct?
It could be assumed that way, yes.
What does that look like? What does this? Gestures around. If not the exact same thing. Called out into the middle of nowhere to freeze to death and die. You have someone to go home to, Lucifer. You can't afford that.
Ooh. I'll let you make a roll on that if you want.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Let's go! Lucy, you blink. What were you doing? This isn't the direction Seika went. And then you look forward, and almost a shudder runs through your spine as you see the flock above starts to swirl quicker, almost like an agitated vortex. And you guys notice something just goes eerily silent. Just drifting birds up above. Take pause. And then you can feel it. This stinging cold all over your bodies as it starts to rain.
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Both of you are going to take a point of frostbite as the water coats your bodies.
Rain, Jesus Christ.
He should move.
Yeah, go.
And you are also going to notice that the birds seem to be getting closer to the orb, almost like they're congregating in.
Go. If it gets any fucking closer, I'm gonna fucking blow it up.
Encore slaps here, unstoppable. Have fun.
And yeah, the rain comes down hard, Larry, Lucy. I never really realized how awful it would be to get rained on in the Antarctic.
Depends. Does it look like the whole blizzard has... I know it's probably rain and dark and very hard to see, but does it look like the whole blizzard has turned to rain, or does it look like it's a local thing?
Brains roll! So, looking out on the edges of your vision, again, it's too dark for you to see the edge of it, but you do see in the distance snowflakes. Not here at the central area, but off in the distance.
Looking up at the pipes, I'll just fucking run. I don't know if we can win. I'd certainly fucking try, but it'd certainly take a fucking beating if they tried to, but fuck that.
Now about 150
Yeah.
feet off the ground, you notice all the birds coalescing, almost
Oh,
linking.
it's still descending?
Yeah, it's still descending. They're almost like they're
Okay.
kind of
You
landing
know what?
on each other,
Just
forming a thick black cloud.
fuck right off. I'm gonna drop bombs in there inside their storm cloud and on the orb.
Okay, they are 150 feet in the air. Can you reach that?
Range A? If they keep descending on the stupid thing, that's their problem. It's my fault.
Alright, as boom, 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 the fire rockets the ground beneath it, you'll notice the flock the orb to stop its descent.
Fuck off and stay in orbit. And I'm just gonna keep moving with Lucy.
Okay. And Lucy, as you go, you can't help but feel this tugging at your heart, this sense that you really want to be back there. You really want to be part of it.
Larry, you see all three of them look back.
As you look back, you see the orb and the flock going back up into the closing off clouds.
Pick up the cold and get moving.
Right.
God, I hope Elisar's helping Seiko. 30-minute detour for this. Yeah, if you knew we needed an umbrella, I would. Maybe you would have packed one. Shut up, Act 3.
God damn it, Act 3. Just as I said I was going to do, I'm going to attempt to desummon Rolling Golden Rolling Girl.
Okay, you do so.
Okay, so it still responds to me. That's good. I'm going to scramble up that frickin' rope.
Yeah, as you're moving, Elisar is going to one by one pop everybody out of the fold, seeing as it's not going to have any effect here.
I glance back at Ancelor. What is he doing?
He's staring at you, and you hear him just go,
I wanted to save you.
Seiko will just mouth the words, I wanted to save you too. And with tears in her eyes, she'll turn away and start running.
Don't look back, Seiko. You'll see Elisar come to this point here at the cliff where the stairs are out. He'll reach into the fold and pull out the rope that he had tied in there. You'll see it kind of like, as he pulls it out of the fold, it kind of just apparate all the way up the cliff in like a line. And yeah, you'll just start up it.
you'll not hear anything following after you.
Helping Seiko up at the top is then going to start immediately pulling the rest of the rope up, leaving it coiled at the top of the cliff.
I'll be there if we need to come back for him. But right now, Lucifer's gone off on his own somewhere. The corporal's gone off to chase him.
Hello, sir.
You're gonna have to speak up. I have earplugs in.
She's going to look you in the face and mouth the words. She's going to speak, but also put extra inflection on the words. Do not listen to the storm.
Right.
Alistar is just going to, assuming that, like, because he learned that the communicators don't really abide physics, even though he has earplugs on, he's going to go on comms anyway, is going to radio into Team Tunnel Rat.
Team Tunnel Rat, do you copy?
We're here. On our way over. What's going on?
Do you see the Ice Core labs?
Not yet. We're still in the tunnels.
Stay in the tunnels.
Up
I don't know
here.
if you got caught up on the situation yet, but Millie just filled me in. There are hundreds of frostbitten in the storm.
Copy that.
If we need more help, be on standby.
I have a question. Did Lucifer hear that? They still have their communicator?
I don't know. Lucy, did you keep your communicator on?
Yeah, he had no reason to take it off. Oh, did you find Seiko?
Oh, thank goodness.
Now you answer your communicator one of the others.
He's going to shout out to the rest of them up there.
I see you! Get inside the ice labs!
Sure. Okay.
Where's Ancelor?
Explain it all, once we're inside.
As she gets closer, the rest of you would see that Seiko's crying.
Oh dear.
Alistar's going to slide down the snowbank. Just keep going.
Okay. And you push open the door, the blizzard fighting against you. You slam it shut, and suddenly you are on the other side. Finally, respite against the cold.
Close the door. Alright. Anyone gonna tell me what happened?
Tried to save him. You're right. Right.
Still a chance. Bliss and Val. They're close by. They could come help.
You don't understand. I know where he's heading.
Where?
He's
Where
heading
the
to
path
see-
leads, right?
Heading to see meet the devil.
Make me a brains roll, Seiko.
Fuck me.
No, that's not it. He's not going to meet the devil. That was the devil.
Look. That golden light. That other figure. That's him. That's the devil. The devil has him. He was in some crazed state, said he heard hearing a voice, something. I took off my headphones to try to listen to see, just to humor him, and I started to hear it too. It's terrifying.
And you say it was coming from this frostbitten that we saw out there?
I can only
Or was it coming
assume-
from somewhere else?
it was coming from everywhere, all at once, the entire storm. It's Melody. Melody is sweet as honey, but it's terrifying. Visions, I can't make any sense of it, but at one point I felt like I was drowning.
You heard a melody?
A melody, laughing, crying, joy, terror, screaming, everything just like every emotion all at once in a maelstrom of noises, and that's what he was hearing. I was able to break away because by covering my ears and not hearing anymore, I punctured his eardrums to try to help him, but it didn't work. I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever it is, I fear it's already too late.
Don't snap someone out of fear by stabbing them, Psycho. Jesus Christ.
Not with the fear. The longer you listen to the melody, the worse it gets.
He had already been listening, and he didn't tell us.
he was already acting weird at first. He asked me if I could help him with something that I had to keep secret about, but he wouldn't explain anything. And of course I wasn't gonna let him go off on his own. Not in this place, so that's why I was following him.
Oblivious, are you there?
Speaker comes on. I am here. Yes.
Heating, please, and thank you.
Oh, right. Warm bodies. 1 second. And then... Boom. You hear the heater come on.
We should continue moving. Come on.
But there's another thing. Another problem. My stamina's not working the way it did before.
Marble still looks so good.
Noticed, yeah. They've turned white and...
Seiko, I want to ask, are you holding Slug right now, or is that on Elisar? Where is Slug?
I pass Slug over.
Now I'm holding Slug, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's your anxiety. There you go.
Fuck!
Oh, no, wait, I just realized something. Oh, fuck. It's,
My emotions are all over the place. I can't focus, Elisar.
Things are going to be alright. We're going to be going back to Isotiller. We're going to be seeing Bliss and Val and Murphy.
I couldn't help Ancelor because my stamina wouldn't listen to me. Nothing's working the way it's supposed to, and I failed him. And with that much anxiety, Seiko's just going to go non-verbal. She just kind of just sits there shuddering. 1,000-yard stare.
You sure
So-
was...
Corporal.
I'm not so sure that noise is coming from whatever Seiko's was dealing with.
Communicator people, you'll hear.
Hey, tunnel team here. You read me?
Loud and clear.
We've reached the
yes.
end of the tunnel system. We're at the collapse. Should we stay down here and wait for you guys, or should we come up and help? What's going on?
I can't say for certain how safe the surface is. Please, be ready. We'll be trying to make our way back.
shouldn't be there. There's all that ice is butterflies.
It is true.
Be careful not to break anything.
We'll be careful.
The storm seems to be getting more active, so...
We saw butterflies emerging from the very ground itself. I'm not sure if there is even anywhere around here completely safe from them. At least anywhere there's snow. Corporal, you haven't told us what you saw yet. Is it urgent or can it wait?
Might as well tell you all.
Now,
you know
might-
those
yes.
weird, like, swirly orb things over the, what's their faces?
It's mad as hell here.
Mad as hell? Maybe? I saw a massive one of those coming down from the sky with a flock of...
Given the noises
Something.
that we heard, and how ferocious the blizzard's gotten, I'd say it is likely.
I'd say it's more likely that that thing is either what is making the, butterflies or just the biggest congregation in the area. And it's what Lucy was walking towards, like in a trance. I heard something coming from it, but I'm part deaf, so I don't fucking know.
We go back to Isotiller to go over everything, make sure the ice labs are safe. We can't lose Oblivious.
2, 1.
Are you counting?
Yes.
May I ask what for?
It's the same thing I did with Millie. It's just a basic stabilizer for the mind. It's just counting down from 10 to 1 and then resetting. It's
Very well.
I feel much worse than I did outside.
You are pale as a sheet.
Well, it did start raining on us in Antarctica in winter.
It's not the cold. It feels like something's surrounding me.
That is a wonderful segue. Hey guys. On the door, you'll hear tap tap tap, tap tap tap. Tap tap tap, tap tap tap.
Lucy's going to jolt.
I'll check who it is, Corporal. Get ready. This may be it.
Yeah, because they'd be coming in through the front door, not the back.
I'm going to check using the fold. He's going to create a little port window here just for a split second.
And immediately you're going to hear just boom, 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 boom. Kind of this knocking on the wall, on the door, on everything. A bunch of House of Dreams, dark in color, have latched themselves onto the wall and the outside of the door. We'll give you vision.
Corporal, bombs. Exterior, now.
I need better vision than that.
All around outside.
Boom, boom, boom. Behind you, Lucy, you hear things hitting the wall. Seiko, boom, boom, boom.
Okay, behind that wall too, and that wall.
Hear them
Seiko
hitting the
just jumps
roof.
everything.
All the way down the tunnel.
Oblivious, can you give me vision, please?
Of what?
Can you just make the walls appear translucent for me?
Can I do that? She's going to try.
I love you, Oblivious.
Ah! Ah!
Ah,
And for like a split second, you see outside, and it's like, oh, I got it, and then, oh no, never mind.
Yeah, she's a builder. She's not a destroyer.
Her precision's an E. I love her. She's just
Fine.
Millie's ability, but bad.
I will try to drop bombs so they won't blow up the building
Okay.
with minimum vision.
Yeah. Are you just gonna like put them around the edges of the building, or actually hitting the walls?
Here's the thing, I literally need vision of somewhere outside to actually call them. Otherwise, the closest spot I can put it is literally right inside the
Well,
door.
Elisar opened a hole through the fifth that you could see
so
the
that is
front.
currently the only.
So you can hit
Yeah,
the
that's
front.
about the only spot I can aim.
I'll let you hit the front.
Okay.
Seiko, you get even more PTSD as the sound of explosions rock at the front door, and the casing of House of Dreams that have slammed themselves into the wall breaks apart. The door is free.
Oh, sorry, need more visual.
On it. I'll try to open up a porthole at this wall over here by this chair.
I mean, I could just blow up the whole wall. Shut up, Act 3!
So essentially what you're going to notice is that they are lining the entire wall. And then something is going to happen as you're opening this up, okay? Hey, is it raining in here? Water starts to drip down from the ceiling. At first you think the sprinklers have been triggered, but then you realize, no, there are no sprinklers being triggered.
Hacking holes in the roof!
Lucy looks up. Is that what it appears to be, or is it just rain's dropping?
There are no holes in the roof.
Oh, then just clouds. I don't think they're doing that.
Right, these fuckers generate rain like the fucking other ones could generate fucking lightning.
I'll help you get visuals on them. Just keep destroying them.
Yeah.
Do I have to keep rolling precision, or can I just start rolling power?
You can just start rolling power. I think that's more reasonable.
Oh,
Okay.
more like back here. 'Cause
Another one into the clinking glass again. It rocks the side. Elisar did very minimal damage.
That's it.
There's so many
These
of
are the
them.
things that were hunting Lucy.
What are they doing here? It's like they're trapping us in here.
Why are they surrounding us?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
You wouldn't cut. I stopped you from going to them willingly. They're still hungry.
I do not like that terminology.
Boom, 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 boom. More along the wall.
Oh. Oh no.
Seiko, another explosion is going to rock at the wall. You think you got a few, Larry. But as you do it, just more fill in the gaps. It's like there's an endless number of them.
Damn it. But I can't Rough enough.
Lucy is gonna unopposed monologue at these things.
Ow!
I think they're after me. I showed up when I walked down here. I heard banging as soon as every step I take, there's more and more coming. We're not surrounded. I am.
If you're doing an unopposed monologue, may I remind you have to get its ability perfect. Or close to perfect.
Ah, I see.
However, I will give you a trade offer. Larry just made 3 opposed rolls. You can make a normal action monologue. I'll give it to you since Larry's been rolling against it so much.
Then yes, that will be a monologue against them.
You're partially correct. You have a bizarre field of 3 currently.
You know, this is the part in a horror movie when the character says that, then all the birds break through and rip them to shreds.
Lucifer, with all due respect, I would like to assert that we are, as a collective, objectively surrounded.
Good for me.
You're gonna hear footsteps come down the hall.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Why is it raining in here?
And then there's just a of her form.
I'm feeling a little strange.
Oh, God.
We need to go waterproof the core room right now.
Right.
Waterproof the core room? I can try and help with that.
It seems like as long as we are here, we're going to have to try to defend this place to the best of our abilities.
And now I want to do this. Seiko,
Yeah?
there's a boom on the door. It slams open. You can hear the raging blizzard outside as all of the snow just starts to sweep in from the open door.
Me as a player would want to run. Seiko, on the other hand, due to conditions and what I have seen anxiety do to other people, how I know this would play out is she's fucking paralyzed.
I don't have time for this.
Can I do something?
Yeah, what's up?
Channeling Haman into the sunflower seeds, I'm going to have them start absorbing all the rain and snow and all that, and I am going to slam it outward and just try to make them grow along the thing, smashing all the ice along the outside of the thing and turn as much of the outside as I can into a fucking sunflower garden. Smashing all the birds as they go. That exploded!
Fucking
Jesus Christ, Mikey!
So, Larry, you go in with your Haman punch and scatter out all of the snow that's coming in, all of the birds that seem to be swirling up around you, and as you do so, you punch forward and you pull your fist back. You pull your fist back. You try and pull your fist back. Your fist is stuck inside of something. And you look at all of the whirling snow, at all of the blinking lights in front of you, and you can see as the birds all around your fist, grabbing around it. Something has manifested around you. And it's staring back.
That's fucking terrifying,
So
Tali!
you poor
What the
son
hell?
of a bitch just manifested yourself in melee range of Larry.
I'll shout at you like I shouted the last of the frostbitten. Fuck off.
2d4.
That thing's terrifying, Tali! Nightmare fuel.
You're going to take
Actual
6 frostbite.
Yikes.
And you will notice that with a flurry of wind again, you punch it back, but that doesn't mean that the birds on the outside aren't, again, coalescing all around you, seemingly like they're wrapping their arms around you and pulling you in.
Oh, wait a minute.
Val, Bliss, do you copy?
Loud and clear.
Go to the surface access for the shuttle loop. There should be a security camera up in the corner of the room by the exit. I want you to flag it for the good doctor. Get them to send reinforcements if they don't want to lose the ice labs.
Copy that. We'll do our best.
Be assertive.
Yeah, communication's not exactly his best.
Tricky bitch.
I'll try my best. Okay. In a little bit's time, I will have Val make a roll to attempt to get the good doctor to help you.
Yay!
I'm about to freeze to death. Here we go.
I do have an idea for Seiko, because she does have a lot of anxiety. Rolling Girl, I suppose, would take over and try to push against fate.
Can you tell me the exact wording of your ability?
Literally, the only wording is can re-roll fate.
Okay. Choose one, left or right.
Fuck off. Okay. Solid stakes, let's go left.
Okay. You feel like something happens, but it didn't feel the same. You're still going to fail that roll.
Alright, she's still frozen.
Okay.
Wow, I really hated myself when I made this flaw.
It's a shame that your one counter to it doesn't work anymore.
Tali, could I monologue against my own stand?
Please!
Yeah?
Oh, Rolling Gold. You can only bring anxiety now, can't you? You can't balance anything anymore.
You're correct. I'll remove the Phantom Bazaar field from the Devil of the South.
Oh! Am I able to dispel it? To desummon it?
Yeah? You suck in a deep breath. You no longer feel uncontrollable anxiety.
Oh yeah, no, I'm desummoning all of them. All of them.
You have prevented Lucy from making a mistake. Thank you.
Rolling Girl! I assume I see his arm stuck in.
Yep.
Where
You
I'm
basically
standing.
see it stuck in the chest of a large individual made out of folded ice. Again, this individual is holding onto a large umbrella.
Alright. I would like Rolling Girl to come over and break off Larry's ice arm.
Okay. Roll my power. With a slam of the claws and just a Larry, your ice arm is completely broken off and you fall backwards.
Yell at me later! Run now!
And the thing that you had punched, its chest kind of covers up over again as these birds land on its body and just sort of fold their wings.
Go to the fucking server room.
On it! Fall back yourself! Don't do anything else stupid! Don't be me! Please don't be me!
Oblivious.
Yes.
I don't know if you can do I know you can do a similar thing to your sister, but what she did was she has like a defense idea of showing up illusions. Is there a way that you could have yourself hopefully block off any outside entrances, such as air ducts and whatnot? I don't want them getting in.
That might be easier for me to do. I can try.
Right. We'll work on making sure that the core room is waterproofed.
Everyone inside, take a point of frostbite, please.
One-handed again and nothing to play with. Or more accurately, too much to play with.
Is floating up backwards. And you are going to see 3 of these birds coming down from the sky around him.
I'm gonna try to close the door. Honestly.
Okay, make me a Browns roll. You shut the door.
Hey, I'll try to keep the entryways closed. You guys better get to work. Fixing
Understood. Oblivious.
Yes.
Keep it down, but I would like to add on to Lucifer's request. Block off anyone from getting in, but also make sure nobody gets out. Lucifer's already wandered off on his own once. If he's just going to go and try to divert the bird's attention, I don't want him suddenly getting possessed and leaving. Understood?
That wouldn't be... Is this helping Lucifer in the long run?
Absolutely. He nearly froze to death out there, according to the corporal.
Understood.
Okay, Oblivious is going to put up an illusion in front of the front door.
Okay, Alistar is going to turn, run off to go join Seiko.
She's going to
help
follow
figure
you.
out the situation in the core room.
Alright, well,
Good luck, Corporal.
I know exactly what I want to do. I'm going to run over to the communications equipment.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to turn the knobs so that, broadcasting from this, I'm broadcasting on an open channel.
Interesting.
For one goal, to guarantee that the doctor hears me.
Oh! Okay!
Sega to the good doctor! We're at the Ice Core Labs. We are under heavy assault. We need immediate air support. Immediate air support. We are overwhelmed and outnumbered 10 to 1 at least. We need support.
We need somebody with a medical degree.
All over the wall.
It is raining inside the Ice Core Labs. We cannot hold out longer. If we delay any longer, we lose Oblivious. We cannot allow that.
I didn't want to be a spill sport, but I'm not doing the greatest right now.
We need support now.
Okay, can you roll me brains plus your radio trait?
Hell fucking yes, Tali.
I will also say you're going to get a... I'm going to give this as a hype man. Take a d6 on this because Val is currently also trying to persuade the good doctor to help. Oh, fuck yeah!
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
They should still have one of those portals somewhere nearby.
That would actually be the backup we needed, to be honest.
They still have the They definitely still have the portal in that fucking.
You're going to start writing as the radio goes on, and you hear a soft static on the other side, and your arm, you were going to write.
You got us covered? I'm gonna trust you.
What's their response, Seiko?
Seiko turned off a look of triumph on her face. Run to the entrance and get the hell out! The doctor will cover our retreat!
Don't worry, Oblivious. We're not just going to be leaving you here unguarded.
That's nice. I like having friends that look out for me.
Hopefully reinforcements will be here.
Seiko, grab the corporal. Go with Lucifer. I'm staying here to help Oblivious.
Right.
Now then, let's see what we can do about that waterproofing.
Corporal, entrance, now! Reinforcements!
Yeah. I'm gonna take this arm and if it's not, like, jammed in the wall, I'm gonna, like, chair jam it into the door so it can't blow in.
Okay, gotcha. You're just locking the door? Cool.
Yeah, but blocking the door.
Blocking the door with the arm.
And
Excellent.
I'm taking pale blue blot with me.
Yeah, little pocket baby. Okay.
You stayed in my pocket the whole game.
Oblivious comes up to you, Elisar.
So, what's the plan?
Well, ironically enough, this old heap of scrap here is going to provide me with enough materials to hopefully create something of a physical barrier between you and all of this water that's leaking through this roof.
Elisar is going to, with help of visions, is going to start. He picks up some tools like a crowbar, maybe some wire clippers. He's going to start tearing this thing apart, deconstructing it basically, and grabbing out any flat sheets of scrap metal, basically anything that he can, rebar supports. And he's going to get to work right away. He knows where the all the backups were that were mentioned that were corrupted, and figuring that that's probably the Oblivious that they know. In all those backups, he's going to grab whatever he can in this room, bucket, fuck it. He's going to use that. He's going to have that set up so he can start bilging water out of like the server area.
Make me 2 scrap rolls.
Awesome.
More scrap from that. So with this cover in hand, Elisar, you constructed it out of the pieces of flowers in the pavement that you've grabbed, all of the pieces from around the room, all the scrap metal that's been left behind. You hope it's big enough to cover Oblivious's mainframe. Please roll brains plus 2. So, you place this sheet of metal over the servers, and you notice that the water drains off the side and starts to pool on the ground here. And, more importantly, it's not getting on the servers anymore. Oof, indeed. And judging from what you did, and how much you won by, it looks like it's gonna hold really, really, really well.
All right, but he doesn't trust like that. He's going to immediately start looking for something that can help prop it up better.
Of course, okay.
So, welcome to our world, I guess.
It's exciting. I haven't had to fear for my life so often ever. I will say though, I think I've learned something.
And she's just kind of floating behind you as this is all happening.
Wonderful.
I don't like the rain very much.
I don't either.
He's going to grab this bucket, notice a leak in it. He's just going to set the bucket down underneath the leak.
Yeah.
Do you think this will hold?
As long as it probably will need to. The good doctors sending reinforcements. They should be on their way soon.
Oh, that's good.
It would seem that Well, at least our priority members of our group are going to be getting out safely, which is a major relief to me.
You're going too, right?
No.
Once I'm safe, or once you're safe.
All right.
Seiko.
Oh, yeah, I'm calling to you.
Good. you prevented another mistake. Good job.
Dude's a fucking
Lucy!
turtle right now.
Truly.
Lucy, entrance, doctor cover, go, now!
Oh, thank you for telling me. You see him, he has his spin ball rapidly spinning in his hand.
What were you gonna do?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
idiots about to do final stands. That was what's about to happen. Two goddamn idiots. Let's go.
You couldn't have waited like 5 seconds for me to hamad the frozen ice from my hand to the other person.
Larry's bitching all the way back. I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome for your life. Now shut the fuck up and run.
Like that would have fucking killed me.
So we're going out the entrance door, right?
Front entrance, yeah.
Okay. Larry,
Yeah.
I can burst open the door. There's definitely, like, at least 20 of them on the door right now trying to break in. Did the good doctor say anywhere of where he's gonna...
All he said was run to the entrance.
Right, he's probably right outside.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna try to assume this is an illusion. I'm gonna try to jam my hand through it into the ice below and try to make myself a new arm again.
Okay, roll him on.
Oh, the exasperation. Tally's so done with him on.
Oh, I've been done with him on since started now. Okay, it's really shitty compared to your last one, but you do at least get a little bit of ice to stick. You have like a peg arm.
Sicko.
I can hold the shotgun. Good enough.
Here's where I need you. When two spin balls of the same direction clash into each other, the spin is transferred. I'm gonna need you to boost my spin that Encore has made unstoppable. I don't know what's going on with your rolling, girl, so I need you. As soon as we're ready, I need you to, at the last second, click your die into my spin ball.
She's gonna like flick her fingers and like have her die spinning on the tip of her finger like you would a basketball.
Alright, we need to start moving. Where's Elisar?
Elisar,
He's
come
finishing up the
on!
waterproofing.
You hear echoing coming down the base. Elisar in the distance, and Oblivious looks to you as you're still like fixing things in here. And she just goes,
It's probably fine if I just... You know what, I can cover this all myself. You can go with them.
No, don't worry about it, Oblivious. If what Dr. Lucifer posited, that the Frostbitten are truly after him, then they should leave you alone once he leaves. I'm just here to make sure that is the scenario that happens. I'll be good to escape on my own. You three worry about yourselves.
Don't be a bird-brained idiot!
No, trust me, this will not be my final stand.
I trust you, Elisar. You're the sneakiest of all of us.
He literally can pop into another dimension at will, Seiko. He'll be fine.
And Oblivious, just try and cover up the hallway as much as you can so they don't immediately start flocking in.
If you die, I'm kicking your corpse!
For your own safety, actually.
Hey,
Well,
she does
You've already
it!
done that.
Sorry in advance.
okay,
Sorry in advance, Seiko, if that's what happens.
Newton's Cradle lads. Throwing ball at door and using super spin, yes?
Yep.
Lucy, you throw your spin ball, boom, and then Seiko, you throw your dice, and they clack together, and with a you are able to shatter apart the frostbitten that are surrounding the door, opening it up, and you see a golden light on the other side.
Already sprinting. Full trust. He doesn't have a choice.
Don't fail us now, good doctors.
And you all run out, and without hesitation dive through. You run around the core server room, constructing more and more failsafes. Oblivious uses her blueprints to give you sort of outlines to the structure, allowing you to set it up in the most physically advantageous of spots in order to stop the rain. And after a little bit, the rain will stop itself.
See what I said? Nothing to be worried about.
So they weren't coming after me. What did Lucy do to anger so many frostbitten?
Lucifer is, like me. A researcher. Too determined for his own good. Likely what it is he stumbled across a train of thought, an avenue of logic, that a certain someone didn't quite like him discovering.
And you would hear just this all over the walls.
Whatever it is, the so-called devil deems it more of a threat, potentially losing the ability to produce more assets. So, I think the young man is onto something. Onto something rather significant.
Do you
So then, yes?
think they're still out there?
From what I could ascertain, yes. Seems like they're everywhere in this blizzard, but always just out of view. Ancelor seems to have noticed them. Right before he... well,
What happened to Ancelor?
same thing that almost happened to Lucifer. What I can guess. On this mission, I was hoping to have a meeting with the devil. And from what I understood, anyone with that sort of motivations wouldn't hesitate to make a case for themselves. I was willing to hear them out. But it seems that they don't need to make a case for themselves if they can just force us to see things the same way that they do.
Hypothetically speaking, that's insufficient. I don't really trust the ways that he's doing things. Especially if he tried to take my uncle away. I know what he's doing. If he fell victim to the same thing that's affecting Lucifer, and it led him to the devil, was it trying to lead him to his death? Or was it trying to do something else?
I don't think that's the case. Oblivious.
Yes.
I think you allow me to reinstate my mission here. I think that could help put some things into perspective for you, that maybe not all is lost. Not for Ancelor, at least.
Alright.
So far, you know that Bliss, our Bliss, the one who has worked with us at Isotiller, and the good doctors, at least a part of the good doctors that isn't Camilla, they are the same person, just fragmented.
Right. Put back together wrong.
A disorganized jumble of puzzle pieces. I have... there's a silver lining to this scenario. The Devil of the South is the other half of your uncle. The Devil is Ancelor-King. And the good news is, now both pieces of him are in the same place.
He's trying to meet up with his other half.
It's what the Ancelor that we knew was trying to do. I assume that the same instinct follows through for his other part. After all, striving for perfection, one wouldn't so quickly leave themselves incomplete now, would they?
No, I suppose not.
My only concern is in his isolation what madness the devil has been brought to.
I apologize if this is a morbid question. Is Lucifer missing a part of himself?
In a sense, it's nothing that we can help. Something he lost long, long ago.
Do you think that
Well, we can help him. We just can't get it back.
Do you think the birds beyond the storm?
I think that they know that we're all missing something.
Do you think that they're part of you? If the devil's Ancelor, who are the birds?
Who are the birds indeed? They could be part of this, they could be part of Ancelor, they could be part of me, part of Larry.
Then would not their motivations be equivalent to someone? Could we not deduce who they are by... They wanted to trap Lucy in here and presumably freeze him to death with the rain. Killing me was a side effect, and you suggested that something Lucy discovered. If they are truly working for the devil, that's something that Lucy discovered, that something is an enemy of the devil's? Something contradictory to his nature? Maybe even some sort of weakness or something he fears, if perfection is his true goal. I would very much like to know what Lucifer heard. I feel like it's important.
Same thing that I'm assuming drew Seiko away.
On the contrary, I would like to argue that they probably heard something different. Seiko went the opposite direction of Lucifer, right?
Right.
So, if Seiko was being called in by the devil, who was calling Lucy?
Probably just something to separate him from the pack, lure him out, so that he can join whatever hell that collective is. That orb we've seen flitting about.
Maybe. Can't say I'm so sure.
From what we've gathered, that thing is just a big clump of those butterflies.
And they formed an orb, you say? That's interesting. We've observed them do something similar to that before, but never on the scale that you seem to be describing. This referred to it as a cocoon, a sort of pupa, along those lines. A chrysalis.
A pupa or a cocoon suggests that something is gestating within it.
That is the assumption, yes. He smiles.
Maybe it's similar to what you can do with your blueprints. Just need something to complete it.
Then, under no circumstance should Lucifer, or any of you, interact with the chrysalis. Until we know what it does. Even then, maybe not.
We should destroy it is what we should do. This project has gone too far, it's too out of hand.
Destroy it?
Oblivious, surely you don't think that the Butterfly Project should continue.
I can see that it's caused harm. But I can also see that it's caused good. There are two sides to this story. I don't feel like I'm in the right to judge.
It'll provide us enough good to get out of here.
I think that you should do what you can to preserve your own life. And if that means protecting yourself, then morally I think you would be in the right to fight back. But... Kinda just furrows her brow. It's like it hurts to remember. I just feel like the chrysalis... It's so beautiful, is it not?
Alistar is just going to turn away from what he was working on, look back at Oblivious.
He is just kind of staring off into space.
And then he's just going to think to himself for a second. Hey, Tali.
Yeah.
Remember when I used visions on Millie's servers to identify the virus?
Yes, I do.
Alistar's going to try to do the same thing here.
Alright, can you give me a precision roll? So you start parsing through the servers. One thing you will notice, a few of the hard drives are completely fried. Don't see any virus, but it does seem like the water did damage them a little bit. Not enough to completely shut her down, but enough to maybe cause some, we'll just say, inconsistencies.
You should take a minute just to go back and go over everything in your head. Seems like the little bit of damage that has been caused to you by this water has damaged some things. That might explain why it hurts to remember.
Goes over and sits up against this wall, and then she'll just say out into the emptiness. Remember when you asked me about my predictive abilities?
I said something along the lines of, since the dawn of AI, that they were being used to predict all sorts of things, and that their capabilities have been unmatched by any other tool.
I noticed a pattern. I figured you'd like to hear it.
Sure.
The frostbitten abilities seem to be escalating. The number seems to be escalating, as does the aggressiveness of the storm, of which we have clarified that some, if not all, of the mass contained therein is of the Butterfly Project. What if these visions are true? What if what they're seeing isn't a trick?
Well, I think we all know that wrong choices, even minute wrong choices, can cause a snowball effect that leads to disaster. I've been in enough survival scenarios to know that to be the case. I've seen it happen. There isn't a day that passes here that any one of us lose doubt that the possibility of a terrible, painful, torturous death is very much real. Not even just a death, but something even worse. Trapped forever. Left in the dark. Forgotten. Unable to be found. Unable to even cry out for help. Doomed to an eternity. Or at least as long as an eternity could possibly be, given the ebb and flow of the universe. The visions that they are allegedly being given isn't teaching them anything new. It is forcing them to confront the worst of all realities, of potential realities. It is coercion on the basis of fear. I have no doubt in my mind that what they are being shown is true. Or potentially true.
I have a suggestion. I do not believe that I can process fear. At least not to the same degree as you. What if I tried to listen? Just in case it's saying something.
Oblivious?
Yes.
While I agree with your suggestion, I do not believe it would be wise to attempt it currently.
I suppose you're right.
As far as we know, that there are certain things that learning, or supposing, or theorizing about will cause the devil to deem you a threat. Wait until we can make sure that you are well guarded here.
She just kind of puffs up her cheeks. Wait, are you saying he doesn't consider me a threat right now?
Him being distracted by Lucifer and the others is a good... It provides us a quick opportunity to get some things set up. We've had a lot of people at ESO Tiller sitting idly by for a while now, only helping with scrapping, defending the base, that sort of thing. Once I get back and regroup with everyone, I'm going to be dividing the staff and the provided frostbitten, provided to us by the good doctors, into, I was thinking we could do teams, basically. I won't bog you down with the details, you'll learn about it soon enough.
Alright.
But just know that I plan on making sure that this laboratory is well guarded.
Thank you. How do I put this? My protocol is to protect you, but it seems rather amusing that I am the one getting protected. Regardless, it's appreciated.
Well, I think we could all stand to savor any bit of amusement that we can get while we're out here.
If you ever want to drop back into Fort Puzzleplank, you're more than welcome to take a day off. I can open the door anytime.
I think right now, the best way to soothe my restless mind would be to have a good, thorough talk. Not with just you, but with everyone. There are people still at Isotilla who barely know that we've aligned with the good doctor at this current standing. I think I need to write a quite extensive briefing for the people back at Isotilla, then plan a meeting with the good doctors. I'd also like to talk to that fellow. His name is evading my brain right now. Bolt Watsky, yes, and I'd also like to incorporate Mr. Watsky into the whole situation somehow. But I must focus on what's in front of me right now, and what's in front of me right now is making sure that you are indeed safe here. I'm going to do a quick check at the outside. Is there any potential that you could warn me if something's closing in on my position?
Oh,
even if I'm just outside?
yes, of course. I'll turn the cameras on.
Right. Well, Star's going to go back through the tunnel that was haphazardly blasted through this wall.
Yep.
Maybe we should fill in that hole.
And you're gonna head outside?
Gonna check the door first, using visions.
Of course. You're gonna get a pale blue dot mote following you for vision.
Oh, hello. Hi, Umbrella Boy.
You come out, and you see about 100 feet off the ground. The squall is still there, whirling up above. The frostbitten holding the umbrella stares back at you with piercing eyes, unmoving.
Alistar is going to turn his attention away from the frostbitten. Is just going to look back up at the storm again.
You look up amidst the whirling flakes of snow. Shadows dance amongst the clouds.
Nope, they're still definitely out here. I think this might just be the new constant for us. I'm going to go back in.
He's just going to go just inside the entrance.
Alright, so that's still there.
Seems like it. Waiting for me to leave, presumably.
It didn't attack you though. That's good. You haven't heard anything, have you, Alyssa?
Nothing but the wind.
Alright.
I think I might just have to camp out here for the time being. At least until we can get more security instated. I'm going to radio in to the others.
Alright.
Let them know what the situation is.
Alright, and now we have to jump cut back in time. So, everyone else.
GTFO party.
You run forward, you jump through. You find yourself stumbling onto the ground, surrounded by jagged bits and pieces of metal and stone, and you hear the soft sounds of sort of rumbling machinery all around you.
Oh. Huh. Well, looks like we made it through.
You can go a surprising distance, pale blue dot.
It seems to spin around happily.
Like some kind of foundry or something?
An area we just missed, we bypassed it.
The penguin starts to pixelate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It bows.
Surprised if this was just part of the good doctor's base and we just bypassed it because of...
You notice these like machinery going around, picking up bits of metal, placing them elsewhere. Conveyor belt moving through the room.
Because of obvious things. It's called moving through walls is stupid.
Careful opening doors. I don't think the good doctor would leave us somewhere intentionally dangerous. However, I see our blue floaty friends there.
Yeah, I can see them too. God.
Hey, Tali.
Yeah.
I would like to dig into this scrap here. I would like to try to find some magnets, preferably electromagnets.
Does it look like it's going into like a little chute somewhere?
There are things being assembled here. They move down. The machine claw hands grab other bits and pieces and sort of weld them together, and they continue down the assembly line to this point. It's this large, almost sort of cistern-like contraption set up there that they're being deposited into.
Hey, guys,
Yes.
could you do me a favor?
Is it take off our communicators again?
I'm going to ignore that. Let me know. Let me know if you guys see any like car batteries or something like that.
That seems a bit far-fetched of what we would find in this tunnel here.
Well, car batteries aren't just used for cars, believe it or not. They could be used as any kind of impromptu power source, really. Batteries.
look
Could I
for
just
powers.
Honestly-
comedically
Hey, I have a
point at, like,
question.
an
Is anyone
outlet on
looking
the
over
wall?
here?
I was actually about to start moving over. Yes.
Well, were you looking over there while talking to Seiko?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just comedically point to like a power outlet on the wall.
No, that won't do. I need an actual.
What about over here? Is anyone looking in the bottom right corner?
No.
Seiko would be glancing around the room, seeing if there's any other useful parts.
Okay, you glance around the room, you look in the bottom right corner, you look in the top left corner, you look back in the bottom right corner. Oh. He's kind of staring at you guys.
Seiko will leave. Thanks for the save.
The doctor slowly moves his head down and then back up.
You wouldn't have any decent-sized batteries around, would you?
One of the claws is going to come here, pick something up very gingerly off a shelf, come back over here, and hold it out in the middle of the air. It's not exactly what you're looking for, but it does hold a charge.
Oh, that would be just perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The claw doesn't give it to you. It just holds it in front of you.
I look over at the doctor. May I, please?
You right?
Alright. Well, I figured we could use some more firepower. These magnets, some wires.
Nico, you're not gonna be able to build a fucking railgun in the fucking Antarctic.
It's easier than you would think. Way easier than you would think. All you need is a charge, some electromagnets, easily made, and a trigger. And then either like a coin or a little
You continue to write.
piece of metal.
Seiko, as a military man, I want to tell you, the amount of power that it takes to run a fucking railgun is a lot more than a fucking car battery.
For a full-size hard-mounted turret, maybe, but for a handheld one,
Yes!
you don't need that much.
Here's how I'll put it. Even if I don't want you to have it, if you roll well enough, you can have it anyway.
Probably playable, not just circling it.
Anyway,
That'd be-
thank you for saving us, Doctor.
Yeah, I won't fight you on a battery. Definitely thank you for the save.
Do you have a pen on you, Lucy?
He sadly does.
Okay, you're gonna write in lowercase.
He's used to this by now. He's gonna have being a whiteboard flaw at the end of this game.
You
As have their
literally
writing notes on
are
film.
going to write, and yes, you do write the last part, the little teary eyes. Yes, you write that too.
That's okay. Well, it got something done, Doctor. So, you know what? This is your good one and done. Let's let that leave on a high note.
What an asshole! What an
And
asshole!
allow me to explain the emotion going through Lucy right now. It's somebody who you want to fucking strangle at the moment, but they're sadly
But there
right.
are bigger fish.
They are
Doctor,
sadly right.
which
in
one's
this
the
one
door
instance. Reeling from that,
Doctor,
Yes, of course.
Doctor, please.
where's the door out?
He looks to Larry, and then he looks back to Lucy.
Could you please tell us where we are? And if we're in a safe-ish area, I see those trigger jellyfish over there. Thank you. You will be returning to Isotilla, and we'll keep you informed of things.
God.
Please, can we? I want to
Lost
sleep in a
garden,
bed.
woo.
I want to sleep in a bed. Please.
Nope, that's just a pile of junk.
To do anything I want to do, I need tools. I need to get back to Isotiller. Fine by me.
The room is scrap metal.
I hope we're at least close to the shuttle.
Hallway filled with pipes, occasionally venting off steam. No more doors in any of you. God, he could not make this easy. And right now, Elisar patches through.
Hello.
Elisar, glad to hear you okay.
Ah, likewise. So, a little update on the sitch. It seems like that large frostbitten that had assaulted Larry at the south entrance is taken post outside of the ice labs. As long as it remains, I do not predict I will be able to leave.
I see.
Well, I could leave, but that would be putting Oblivious in danger.
So you're planning on staying?
Staying for the time being.
But it hasn't made any moves to go inside, right?
None thus far. I'm waiting by the front entrance right now. It's out by the garage on a rock. Where are you right now?
The good doctor has portaled us to the Garden of Chains.
Oh, you know what? Wonderful. We'd actually get the ball rolling on something right away, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, we're here, I guess, at this point. I just want to make it back to Isotilla.
I would like to propose that we organize a group to guard the ice labs. It would be a joint effort. The good doctor would be, I guess, finding volunteers from their troops, while back at Isotilla we'd be finding volunteers from ours. I was thinking that we could potentially have a group at Isotilla, a group at the ice labs, and then a third flex group who would be able to show up to either place if need be.
Sure.
If you wouldn't mind running the idea by the good doctors and seeing what they think about it. I understand that they're probably still focused on rebuilding after the attack from the giant, but...
All
who
right.
knows?
The doctor was hesitant to give out even the penguin to help us.
Well, the doctor should understand that having Oblivious free provides a massive advantage in his little war. If he doesn't want to lose this valuable territory, he'd better contribute.
Hey, Tali, can I scrap here for a few pieces of wood?
Yes, he can.
I'll run it by him. He's probably already picked up some of it just for, we're in his area. I'll just ask him directly next time I see him.
Right. And as far as helping guard Oblivious goes, I've managed to construct a shield against most of the rain. Were there another attack from those particular frostbitten, I think they would be mostly safe. Of course, given that they don't get in.
Very good to hear, actually.
So, Larry,
Yeah.
if I can't find the parts for what I want to make, I do have a few backup ideas. So, one of them is we take this piece of wood, right? Use this as the stock. And I find some, like the little motors? I take those, take the parts from a pulley, stick those to that. Basically a pitching machine, but throwing sharpened pieces of pipe like a electronic crossbow.
You know, you'd probably get more affirmation if you ran these past Val as opposed to me, because that sounds stupid.
Well, I know you prefer gunpowder, but we don't have that right now. Either that, or if I can find an elastic band, I could probably just make an actual crossbow. Listen, I got a brain. I know how to make things.
You're a fucking random streamer. Why do you think you know how to make literally every single type of firearm?
Okay, one, none of these are firearms. Two, I'm a streamer. I have no social life. I spend a lot of time on YouTube.
Speaking of weird traits that we all have, hey Seiko, can you come here for a second?
So we're going to use Mewtube tutorials in order to try to... You know what, I'm not going to unpack that right now.
You really shouldn't watch YouTube too much. I hear it rots your brain.
She looks at Encore.
My brain comes
The
to work.
YouTube logo goes just across his visor instead of the normal line.
She's gonna whisper over to Encore. Should I start watching YouTube videos? Is that how you do it?
Oh, that might be a good starting point. We'll think of it like a training arc.
I'll try later tonight.
Wait, does that mean I have to read?
What do you need, and why do I have a feeling you have to do with this dish?
I just want to confirm if this... So we know that the good doctor had broadcasted the speech before. I just want to check and make sure this is a relay or something of the sorts. This is very interesting thing to have here.
Good point. Yeah, I'm gonna check this thing over.
You check this thing over. Something pokes its head out of it.
Oh, hi.
It looks up to you. Creep.
Oh, it's you little shit!
It blinks its eye.
Oh, you little shit.
Oh my god.
Does anyone object to me beating its ass?
I object? Why are we... Oh.
That's the same thing that... Yeah, that.
Does the good doctor not know it's here?
You check.
Looks around for a camera, seeing if the good doctor is spying in on our conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Camera will over to you.
I gesture at the thing, and I give a questioning look.
You don't know how a camera narrows its eye, but it does.
Zoom in. Focus.
One of yours?
Calm down there, Seiko.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just checking first.
There are machines.
Hey, Seiko, make me a bravery roll.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna use the good doctor's learning point ability. Okay, you reach your hand up and you slap yourself across the face.
Was that a yes or a no?
I think that translates to shut up.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
Yes, he is.
I look back at this thing, I narrow my eyes on it, and I do think when you point at your own eyes and point at them.
It slowly shrinks back into the radio.
Well?
You've actually, I'm gonna make it shaken. You shook it.
It'll behave it.
Deeper. By the way, are we walking on like concrete or is this just ice?
That is concrete.
Okay, concrete. Fair enough.
There is a little bit of a like soft dusting of like, you know, ambient moisture having frozen, but otherwise it is concrete.
Is this made of copper or brass?
Copper.
So, given that that's the thing that was there with flowers in the pavement, the thing that was weighing down Oblivious, why would it be here with the doctor? It's obvious that the doctor's not going to give us a straight answer. Stares at the camera.
The camera pretends like it's not watching you.
it just shifts to the left.
Like away, yeah?
But that's incredibly important if it's also here in the garden. It may, given my findings, or at least my understanding, the thing that was with flowers in the pavement before that were weighing down Oblivious did not seem to be good doctor adjacent, which begs the question, why is it here? This is just something that we should keep moving.
No,
Did you already forget that he said he worked with the Devil of the South for a while before they had a falling out? And
If they had a falling out, why is it still here?
That implies that some of the inventions they had went with the devil and some stayed here.
I'm not entirely sure how the devil or the doctor sees Frostman.
I'm moving on.
Come on, stop.
I want a bed.
We
Want
can
a
come
bed.
back and come on, Seiko. We can.
We'll
come
have
back
tea
and
with the
loot-
doctor later.
We can come back and loot him for scrap metal later.
Nah, I know better than to play with another
It
boy's
unlocks
toy.
as you touch it.
Good.
And Lucy, as you
Hi.
open the door, you hear rustling. The sounds of some form hunched over, kind of jagged and twisted on the ground, almost ripping and tearing at the metal. Can you give me a bravery roll, please?
Okay.
You stare, your eyes agitated. God damn it, you just want to fucking break, and then it stands fully, and then you look closer and you're like, oh, god fucking damn it, it's just Murphy. You see, he was leaned over, scrapping in this corner. You were not shaken.
You had me going. You had me
I was
going
about
there
to
for a
jump
sec.
scare you with Murphy.
Oh boy.
And then he looks up.
What the fuck? Elisar with you? Cause you all just walked through a goddamn wall.
Penguin portal.
Penguin portal. Alright.
Penguin portal.
Also, I thought this illusion would have dropped by now.
That's
Oblivious,
an
why are you
illusion.
keeping this illusion up?
Pale blue dot flips around and then looks at the door and then looks back at you. You see a little like sweat bead on its face, and then Murphy's like,
Oh shit, there's a door there!
Oblivious seems to have forgotten to turn it off.
Hey Murphy, find anything
Hold
good?
on, I'm just gonna do this quick.
Not much.
He holds up like one or two scrap.
It's pretty much combed this tunnel clean. But I will say,
And he kind of like kicks the rung.
we've got high-speed travel.
Oh hell yeah.
That's very good.
At least all the way to the block, I assume.
What kind of scrap did you
Yeah.
hold up?
It's some metal and wires.
Can I have that? I got plans.
Yeah, sure.
I just
You
had
have
the
to
worst day
carry
of my
it, though.
life. I want to build a gun now.
No problem.
He puts his hat back on and like pulls it down.
Are you the others still down further south?
Yeah, they were waiting for your asses. Should I tell them you're here?
Yes, please.
Hey, Iso, Valencia, get the fuck back down here. They found a way around. Yes, they are stupid. Come on.
They did not say anything there. I'm pretty sure you just made that last part up.
Seiko's gonna put on her communicator finally,
Yeah.
and she's gonna. Hey Val.
Yes, don't listen to anything Murphy said. He's a lying bastard.
You want to make something cool?
Does it involve blowing things up?
It involves using current to propel things that mock Jesus.
I'll be there in 3 gigavolts.
Hell yeah.
You have discovered
I
Seiko's
don't know if
coping
she's lying,
mechanism.
so I'm gonna suggest you get off the line.
If I get run over by a train, I'm just gonna call it fate.
I call it great.
You could just, move off the tracks, but
No, he's not going to.
Because I don't put it past Val to say, 3 gigavolts. That's how much she's gonna put into the train to yeet
Nothing that ever
herself.
happens to Murphy is his fault. It's just the universe doing it to him.
Yeah, it's definitely not his apathy. They will come back surprisingly quickly. It's only about maybe 5 minutes before they show up. So, yeah, impressively fast. In other words, you guys unlocked fast travel. Woo!
Yay! Finally!
Woo! This is actually like one of the biggest fucking side quests in this campaign, and you did it.
Hell
It
yeah.
only took us half the fucking game.
Yeah, so
Soon
they
we're
come
gonna
on
have
down.
power armor.
Would I be able to stop and hit all those nodes on the way back like I was originally going to?
You would have to go back towards the ice core labs for some of them.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
All right.
Seiko, let's do side projects later.
Lucy, warm bed,
Seiko, safety.
I think what she's saying is you can get the other nodes on the way back after we get some rest. Get
Oh.
some warmth. Get
Yeah.
fucking
Hey,
Elisar back.
I thought Murphy was with you. Where'd he
He
go?
wandered down the tunnel.
He's down the track, walking along like an idiot.
He's going to
yeah.
get hit.
Wait, Lucy. No, I'm not. I'm not going back down the way to get the other nodes. I'm heading back.
Right.
I'm not completely stupid.
Don't you, I point at Lucifer, go wandering off into the wilderness because you heard a cool noise.
Oh, yes.
Good to see you all in one piece for the most part. I see tensions are high as always.
Naturally.
When I'm around, come on.
You?
Let your other daughter, Bliss. Oblivious.
Oh. Yeah, I guess she would be my other... I didn't even know I had another daughter. Okay, that's tabling that.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure your memory, she's still a chat window, so...
One chance, Murphy, or you're getting run over.
It makes up for the lack of the brother.
Fucking bite me.
Bam!
Don't tempt the person with shark teeth. She just might.
Plots point, I cut the brakes.
Is Murphy getting on, or is he just gonna be sauntering off?
Oh no, he's gonna walk all the way back.
Hey, Murphy, you see two large, very grabby-looking hands looking to come pick you up as they go high speed.
As you just
Osbar's coming for that booty.
fucking catch Murphy, yoink him back on. He's like, oh,
Encore's
come
holding
on.
him like a cardboard cutout.
Oh, this sucks.
And you start to zoom off at max speed.
Welcome.
You had the option of doing this. Apparently, you had the option of doing this comfortably, and you chose cardboard cutout.
I'll activate the comms on the way back. Hey, Trekkie, you on the line?
She's not, but I am. Would you like me to relay a message for her, Seiko?
I was gonna ask her if she had any extra cans of hairspray.
Oh. I don't
Stop trying to make a flamethrower.
Oh my God, Seiko.
Seiko, going rambling on about all these weapons of mass destruction as the shuttle loop all the way back. We come back to Elisar in the core room of the Oblivious AI.
I'd like to say in this time, between thinking and talking to people on the communicators and talking to Oblivious, Elisar has been pacing furiously. Something is clearly eating at him. He was doing it earlier in the core room and he was fixing things up, just kind of going all about the place, not really knowing what to do, what to occupy himself with.
Pale Blue Dot will follow you, almost observing you in kind of a curious, but also sort of like when it sees that you're not really paying it any attention, it just seems a little bit somber, and then floats back to Oblivious's hand.
And then he's going to like pace in circles around the room. Eventually, stopping here.
Oh.
Oblivious.
Just kind of just twiddling Pale Blue Dot around in her fingers.
You said that you wanted to help us in any way that you could, correct?
Yes, of course.
What can you tell me about the contraption that used this disc as a weapon? The one that attacked Corporal when we were trying to rescue you.
It's based on a gyroscope, but kind of like a bigger sort of thing. Uses centrifugal force to keep itself stable and also to consistently power itself up. It was, sort of based on a perpetual motion device that Dr. Tiller theorized on. Though I can't say I'm fully responsible for it.
If I am not mistaken, it's achieved a facsimile. Not a facsimile, it has achieved Golden Spin. Something that
Lucifer has talked to me in brief. Not something that's easily achieved by any means. Tali,
Yeah.
What's the condition of this disc, this gyroscope?
If I remember correctly, the arm was severed and the gyroscope sort of just was thrown by Angor. Or no, it was thrown by Larry, I think, over here. Someone
So
threw
you're
it.
saying it's mostly intact?
Yes, I am.
well, I'm not one for sitting idly by, waiting to be not rescued. I guess backed up is a more appropriate term.
She kind of like
But I don't
slammed her
think
fist into her
anything of
hand.
the sort.
So
is
you
gonna
want to
be
do
happening
something
anytime
about
soon.
it? I like doing things. What do you want to do?
I want to get Bliss's brother back. And I think using this thing here, we might just be able to do it.
Really? How?
When I was trailing the two of them, when they were being coerced, lured, separated, a very peculiar sensation overcame me. It was one that I only experienced while I was trying to traverse under the safety, or within the safety of the fold. To me, it felt like my whole world was spinning sideways. I'm starting to put the pieces together of what exactly is happening.
Hold on. You're not suggesting using that to stabilize yourself, are you?
Stabilize myself, stabilize whatever it is, counteract the force that is pulling everyone towards this damned place in the South Pole. Something that would maybe free Ancelor from the spell that he's been put under. Just maybe. I'll tell you what we can do. Let me tell you how you can help exactly.
I'm all ears.
You said that you helped create this machine, but not entirely.
Yes.
If we were to create one, what parts would you need?
Well, since we already have the shell, that particular frostbitten does not use any butterflies in its design. So all you would need to do is supply the flesh.
Well,
Fill it back up.
here I am.
She looks very nervous for a second.
No
Oblivious.
fucking way.
Bunker, what?
I need you to listen to me.
I'm listening.
I know I am no longer entirely myself. I would still have the communicator. I would not be cut off entirely. If need be, you could even kill me, here and now. Have merely user ability on me again. There would be a me that continues living, as I am now, although somewhat lessened. And there would be a me that you could put inside of this machine.
The state that you currently exist in would cease to be. You would find yourself there, and you would find yourself at Isotilla. But the current you, this you know what that means, don't you? We'd really do that for Ancelor.
I had to make a hard choice choosing between him and Seiko. If in the scenario I had to choose between myself and him, well, I think I've already contributed plenty. He wants nothing more than to help. Help his brother, help you. He's a good man. And I'm afraid there's no room for good men such as him in the devil's world.
And she mutters this almost so it's inaudible to you, but you still do pick it up.
With all due respect, Doctor, so are you.
Pale blue dot grows brighter. You hear the radio turn on. And for a moment, you see in the room that you're in something manifest, something materialize. And it looks at you. And you look at it. And you look at it eye to eye. And you realize for a moment how strange it is. Strange it is that you're seeing eye to eye. As the shard of holographic blue ice is going to come in, right up to your neck, and Oblivious is going to look at you again and go,
Oblivious, please, this is what I want.
and she closes her eyes, and she cuts off your head.
Yes!
Actually traumatized the child.
God! Holy shit, dude! Holy shit! What the fuck?
I would like to say before this happens, Elisar does empty his quote-unquote hammer space of the parts to construct this frostbitten. But baby, I am in. Put me in the machine. Put me in the mech.
What the Get in the goddamn robot, Shinji!
Duncan,
Yes.
you are going to be healing, not as Elisar Sierpinski. You are going to be gaining character points, not as Elisar Sierpinski, but as the circle in the square. So whatever you choose here will not apply to you. It'll apply to this.
Okay.
And I'll put this here as well, because Oblivious's eyes go wide as this occurs, and she sees, for a moment, just this apparition in the air, as again, sort of a static disruption goes through, and you can see extension of you appears quickly.
Excellent.
And it grabs onto parts of Elisar. It grabs onto them, dragging, and Oblivious stares, and as your last sort of parts of consciousness ebb and fade away, you will hear Oblivious go, "Not so fast, sister. This one's mine."
Oh.
And the ice is going to come down and try and cut away extension of you's tentacles.
Huh.
Let's see if she can keep a hold of your flesh.
Is there a way I can contribute anything to this?
Yeah, okay.
Please.
Oblivious has 4 bravery, so I'm going to spend a resolve. That's much better. Okay. And then
Shit.
Millie's roll in response to grab you and pull you back. Okay. The tentacles are severed. She relinquishes Elisar, and Oblivious stares back, and she'll go. He's in good hands. Trust me. More accurately, please trust him, she says, and wipes a tear from her eye. An extension of you unsummons.
Holy fucking shit.
So, want to make me some learn your mortality rolls, Duncan?
So I shall be making 2 of these?
One for the one here, and one for Isotiller. Actually, wait, I just realized this. Hold on, no! Oh my god, wait, no, Duncan! Fuck. You just bolt Watski'd yourself.
Oh my god!
No, the Elisar back in base isn't gonna be even remotely Elisar anymore. Oh my god.
Ain't no way.
Oh my god! No, because she couldn't pull it back. I just realized what that meant. Oh my god!
I've been Watski'd, goddammit.
Okay. Current Elisar goes into the top.
And we have just lost the entirety of visions. It's just gone.
So you're gonna kind of be starting back from ground zero in Isotiller. Right?
Awesome. Awesome.
Holy talking shit this entire session.
And guys,
I'm
I've
fine.
always known Circle the Square is the most fucking OP frostbitten out there.
How the fuck you got spin now?
Yeah,
I
you
guess I'm a
become
spin user now.
I guess,
Unless I change that.
everyone's a spin user now.
Unless I change that, I could change it to something else.
Motherfucker.
Thank you everyone
Oh my
for playing Polar Night 4. We'll come back next time on Polar Night 5.
Everything I said I wouldn't do.
Duncan,
Life just happens and
Jesus
it is
Christ.
what it is. That's how I used to think as a kid.
Dude.
You better let it swim or you'll sink with the ship.
I was wondering if I should do something else. Like, we could have used the chassis of Circle the Square in some other way. But no, I was like, no, I feel like this is right.
This is probably the biggest Hail Mary in the game, my dude.
Everyone else, for the sake of the moment, Duncan, I don't know if you forgot this, I'm sure you didn't, but just in case you did, you have the entire center part of Circle in the Square on you.
Yep.
You have an arm that Encore threw down the wall, and you have one gyroscope, so you will come back with one arm and a centrifuge.
Yep.
Oh my god! Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is insane. I love it.
And no way of communicating.
Not necessarily.
Unless you change Circle in the Square, which you're allowed to.
Hell, sorry, your hand is a claw.
The first thing that showed up,
Flipper.
I don't know if Amy remembers this, but Ancelor gave you half of his coat. You still have that.
Yeah, I do.
You still have it wrapped around you. So I wanted to draw something specifically for that.
Oh?
Lord knows I've been running from my dream, but I keep tripping when the devil's tugging on my sleeve and the game don't stop.
There's Ancelor.
Oh boy. My dude.
I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Holy
Maybe we found you, trapped inside a centrifuge.
Fucking Hail Mary, Duncan. Holy shit.
You know why I chose this option? Because it's just so fitting that I was going to be going and rescuing Ancelor with it.
Oh my god, yeah.
You can't argue that that's just
Yeah,
the most
no.
poetic thing ever.
No, I see what you're putting down.
And I want to remind you, we saw this last time, but I'm going to repost it for context. There's the Devil of the South. Now you actually know what it is.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, that's definitely a fitting design for what we know as the main antagonist. Holy shit. So cool looking.
And here is X's and O's.
Moth.
The full art. There they are.
I can't believe fucking Tic-Tac-Toe Boy was... What?
I told you that I have to make my bad guys have the stupidest abilities. I was very serious when I said that.
How did
I love...
Oh boy, get Discord!
I mean, you know, moths generally
Doesn't
are the
have
counterparts to
Discord.
butterflies. One represents one represents day, one represents night, yada yada.
I want to also point out,
I
this is
love
my
the
favorite
theme.
part. You might have noticed this just from looking at O's, but now that you have X's, one side's the blue, one side's the red. These two are very symbolic.
The fucking mist effect in the background is so good.
I also thought this was really fun, subtly, because when I had O's first show up, I was like, oh yeah, it's got like smudges all over its hand. It kind of looks like it's got blood on its hands. I just said that kind of casually, as if it was a joke, but you know. Then Lucy followed the sound above the clouds, and the clouds parted.
So cool. So cool.
These things are legitimately terrifying, Tali. These things look so cool. They look so fucking cool. This is such a cool
Hi,
art.
Act 3. How are you?
Oh, Tali, I like the shadows of the other birds in the background. You can see they're swirling around. Oh, that's so cool. Once again, Tali, you've managed to write the run a session that would not look out of place in an anime. If this was an anime, so this would not look out of place.
I'm so glad. Are you ready for the big man himself? Because this art, oh my god.
Please.
Here, first I'm gonna
Yes,
post
yes,
the
yes, yes,
token.
yes, yes.
So he has a unique token.
Yeah, I saw the border.
Yeah, it's made out of birds.
Yeah, those little lights.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
Almost like
so
stars in the
fucking-
night sky.
Fucking structure gel looking motherfucker.
God damn it again. And here he is in full.
That's fucking
terrifying.
cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
is-
a big mass of birds.
That is terrifying. That is nightmare fuel.
That's a big bad.
Big bed.
Breaking.
Breaking.
I'm so excited if it's exactly what I think is going on.
Hey, there are some visual things going on here, so if you caught on to them, kudos to you.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, sweet lord, Tali.
I'm not nearly versed enough in art to catch up to figure them out,
No,
so I'll have fun getting slapped in the face with them later as Larry.
Don't worry about it.
God damn it, I'm just realizing now. I put it off for so long, but I'm actually going to have to finally learn the mechanics behind spin. God. There's always
I
something.
can count to 1, 2. I can count to 2.
Okay.
I can do that. I can't believe I didn't have the idea for this whole thing until you guys were doing your talk with like the good doctor and everything. But I can't believe I foreshadowed this by saying the line, "Oh, believe me, this is not my final stand." You haven't even seen my final form.
And none of us know.
That wording.
So thank you everybody for playing. That has been Polar Night 4.
Now that I'm a dad, I'm trying to be a better man, and the music allowed us to give you something. When it hits home, it could stop a kid from jumping. I was on the wrong path, but I made a turn right. Then I opened my eyes for the very first time, like
I must be going crazy. I got blood across my face. I got tears that I can taste. I swear this world is trying to break me. Cause the wall is closing in and my soul is wearing thin. But you should know that I'm right here waiting. When you're done, oh, bleeding, gotta tell myself I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
And without hesitation, dive through.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
It's like
And then the second penguin over here, the actual one we were supposed to go into.
It's like that move from
Imagine.
Angel Beats everybody diving out the window.
I could pull that bullshit on you, but nah.
Yeah, I know the devil has his own
He
penguin.
does,
Yes.
he does. I could pull that bullshit on you. Okay.
Instructions unclear.
Instructions
Head
unclear.
second
Went to
penguin.
South Pole.
Dick stuck in South Pole hole.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
And there goes the tension. Anyways.
This Jim, this
Fucking
Jim.
hell.